Hey Jake, I talked with your coach Jerry this week, and I know you kind of went home and kind of worked with him. What did that do for your confidence today?
It was nice going back and kind of just going back to square one, face-off wise technique, and mentally just starting at the basics. Good to get my head clear. Um, yeah, and that's about it. Getting good coaching from Jay was really nice.
Mark, go ahead.
Hey, Jacob, what does the win do for the team's confidence and I guess your own too, considering you guys won the face-off battle too, and it's been a rough patch?
I mean, team confidence, a win's a win. It's always to get a W in the win column. And for me, and just in like a face-off unit in general, like past 2 weeks, I've been in kind of like a mental funk. And good to just get out of that little rut there. Even though I wasn't really winning clean face-offs. I was able to kind of have like a little pep in my step, able to get the ball back after winning those clamps. Was a little confidence booster and kind of pushed our unit towards the up.
Andrew?
Hey Jacob, how difficult or unusual has it been to adjust to the new face-off rules this season? Whether it's the various grips or kind of figuring out how the refs are going to call it. I guess what adjustments have you had to make?
I think the toughest part is the idea of like the refs. Just because it's not normal. Every ref's different. It's just because COVID, the refs can't really adjust the head, so you don't really know if like someone's leaning and you're straight up. You want to lean more. There's a lot of uncertainty that goes on. That's probably one of the toughest things, going out and not really knowing what's going to be called or how it's going to be called. That's probably the toughest part, I would say. Technique-wise, with the S&G rules, everybody's been doing it since the summer, so I think everybody's kind of getting more and more used to it, but definitely different.
Nate?
Hey Jake, I just wanted to follow up and wanted to make sure I didn't mishear anything. Did you say you went home this week?
I went to New Jersey to see Jay Raganese, just because I was like past 2 weeks have been in a funk, just felt like really lost out there, and just kind of wanted to find like an answer, just to see what was really going on with my technique and my mental state. Yeah.
And you decided to do that on your own, I'm guessing. Like how unusual is that? Is it
Yeah,
middle
well,
of the season?
yeah, you could call it a little unusual. I texted Coach Rogers after my game, and I was like, hey Coach, like I'm pretty lost right now, and he was like, hey, like, go see your coach down and do what you got to do. And yeah, drove 3.5 hours, and he helped out enormously.
Interesting. Thanks.
Roshan?
Jake, in the past couple games, you've had a few face-off violations, and then Desco's kind of pulled to you today. You had a few, and then he kind of put you back in later.
Yeah.
Can you talk me through what was going through your head, I guess, in between, like after those violations, but before he kind of put you back?
Kind of going, just like not too much, just making sure like I stand behind my teammates when they go out, making sure that they're doing fine, but also like when I'm off on the sideline, just like looking out and seeing a different perspective of the face-off, because it's a different view from when I'm down looking at the face-off to when I'm in the sidelines looking at it, and just to kind of clear my head and calm down and always just think about the next face-off and next face-off.
Got time for one more if anybody's got it for Jacob? Otherwise we'll get Mitch in here. Andrew, you can take the last question here.
Just with Danny and Savage both getting reps too as well. I guess what do each of the three of you bring to the face-off group that maybe the others don't? So maybe even somebody like Jake. What does Jake bring to the group?
Are you asking what I bring to the group or what all three?
All three.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what I think I bring to the group is just like I've been facing off for 3 years. I've started for 3 years here. I got a lot of experience. I think I have like really quick hands. I do think I'm one of the top guys in the country, even though I've had some slumps. I feel like I'm good in counters. I got good like hand speed. With Danny, he's got like probably one of the best hands I've seen in the country. When he catches on fire, there's not many people in the country that can stop him. And he's also experienced. He's been facing off here for 4 or 5 years. So that's also good experience. And Jack Savage, I mean, the kid's 6'3", 220. I mean, he's an athletic freak. He has once he gets comfortable, he's he has an unbelievable hand speed. You guys can come to practice, and he kicks my butt. I mean, and, like, he's good at counters. The kid does it all. So that group of three it can be dangerous.